Hi, this is Don Steele. Today I'm going to be talking about where to find women, how to meet them. Mostly where to find them. That seems to be the biggest problem I get on the internet. Anywhere I'm doing a talk, in person, that always comes up. Where do you find women? Well, let's start with some places where you don't want to find women. You want to find them. You don't want to find them where they are looking to meet other men. Then you are one of many, shall we say. That's the politest way I can put it. You don't want to find them where the alcoholics congregate, because you're probably going to find an alcoholic or a woman with a serious drinking problem. Okay. You wouldn't go to a crack house looking for a woman, would you? Well, some of you might, but let's forget about that. The idea is where she's not looking to meet a man and where she's not there to get drunk. Tiffany, one of the women that you'll see on the YouTube videos, she's leaning against the wall and she's saying, "Don't stand like this," because she's very outspoken, very straight to the point, very good looking, well built, and everything a guy wants in a woman. So Tiffany says, Amanda and I went to Las Vegas for her birthday. And I said, well, you're not even 21. Why did you go to Vegas? What do you do in Vegas when you're not 21? She said, well, we go to the bars where they don't card, and we just sit there and get drunk on the guy's money. You dance with them a little bit, smile at them, they'll buy you all the drinks you want. She said that at the workshop. The guy's mouth just dropped open like, oh my God, I had no idea. When I tell them in my book, How to Date Young Women, don't go to bars, they don't believe me, they go anyway. When Tiffany tells them, I'm just there to get your money, they listen. So don't go to bars, and if you're going to places where women are trying to meet men, like, oh God, the worst possible place are these psychological singles things, anything to do with psychology, any workshop on the art of flirting, any workshop on understanding the opposite sex, they're there to meet men, and you're just one of the many fish in the pond at that point. So where do I say to meet them? Any place they're not looking to meet men. Any place, okay? Any place. Post office. Ralph's. That's a grocery store on the West Coast. I met the one great girl in her real name was Judy. In the book, she's Lisa. She was a checker at Safeway. I'm sorry, Alpha Beta. And we had a great affair. She was very good looking, and guys were hitting on her all the time, and I managed to follow all my rules and had the right attitude when I talked with her. So you can meet them any place they're not looking to meet men. She's there to work. What we want to do is get a chance to talk with her for a few minutes in a non-stressful situation where she's not on the defense like you're trying to pick me up. It has to be relaxed, casual conversation. Carla Ann, the woman I dedicated the book to, I met her at Bob's Big Boy. Joanna, I met at Bob's Big Boy. Kim, my 4-year girlfriend, I met her where she works. She worked at a credit union. Sue Carroll was an engineer in one of the aerospace companies I used to work for. She was 26 when I met her. When women are in a bar, they're usually there to show off for their girlfriends. Show off meaning, look how many guys I can get trying to hit on me. And it's a catty competitiveness between the women who can get the most guys to approach them. Now, few of them, other than Tiffany, would admit this. The girls in my workshop do, because they're getting paid to tell the truth. So you're very low on the radar there, and you're up against guys who are very good at this pickup bar stuff. They're dressed right, they have the right attitude, and they know all the moves that women want to see in a bar. So unless you're interested in playing basketball with Michael Jordan, so to speak, don't go into bars, because you're just wasting your time, her time, and your money. Okay, you'd do much better off if you went to Borders bookstore or a Barnes & Noble bookstore, where they have a Starbucks right in there, and you can sit down and have some coffee, you can talk, you're looking at the books, and you're looking at Dummies Poker 101. She's looking at something about poker. You start a conversation about the Commerce Casino or the bike. There's a $40 tournament there every day. And then maybe you have a coffee together. That's how you do it. You don't really find women anywhere other than where you have something, how did I say it in the book, where you have some plausible excuse to talk with her about something. My favorite place to meet women is at a wedding reception. The reason I like that is because they're not there trying to meet men. They're there to celebrate a sister scoring a touchdown. They're all drinking champagne, dancing, and have a good time. And they'll dance with you, and you get a chance to talk to everybody. If you're old as me, or you're as old as I used to be, 46, now I'm 67, you don't stick out like a sore thumb among all these people because Grandma and Grandpa are there, and the 8-year-old kids are there. So it's a mixed age group. Everybody's happy, everybody's having a good time, and everybody's dressed up and looking good on their best behavior. So this is the best place. The other place that I believe is the best place to meet someone is at a party of one of your friends, or if you have your own party. Parties, again, are where people are having a good time, they're dressed up, and they're in the mood. They're not there looking to meet anybody, they're there to have a good time. So a party, a wedding, classroom, and club meetings are excellent because you're there to help the candidate or because you want to save the gay whales. That's why you have something to talk about. The other great place to meet women is at a political campaign where you volunteer to work for the candidate. And the best candidate, and I teach this, have been teaching this since 1987, 20 years, the most attractive male candidate just attracts women like flies. He's a man of power, he's good looking, and the women come there hoping to meet him, and you get to interact with all of them. Happened for me many times. And the Republicans, doesn't make any difference. They're just as crazy as the Democrats. I've never worked for the Greens. Don't know anything about... well, I could say this. I've never met a libertarian I liked. I'm a libertarian, and they're all nuts. Okay, they want to talk about politics all the time. They don't want to have a party and enjoy life. I've never met a Mensa member I liked either. They're so busy being smart that they don't know how to have a good time. So, if you like to hike, join a hiking club, Sierra Club, and I don't remember what else is going on out here, but there are plenty of activist clubs where you can meet people and you have a common cause. That's the place to meet people. Going into a nightclub and trying some of these idiotic pickup artist nonsense, it's just a waste of your time and your money. Just save your money and meet people where they're not trying to meet people. Okay? Until next time, this is Don Steele.